Looks like someone's going to have to eat humble pie. Deontay Wilder said that Anthony Joshua would not sell in the US and that his fight with Jarrell Miller would bomb. But recently, Anthony Joshua's showdown with Jarrell Miller in the US at Madison Square Garden has broke records for highest pre-sales in Madison Square Garden's history. They have not released a number, but they have said that the record has been broken. So Deontay Wilder has to eat humble pie because he said that Anthony Joshua could not sell in the US, yet he has already sold better than Deontay Wilder can imagine or even hope to sell himself. You can see that this jealous hate is getting Deontay Wilder nowhere because Anthony Joshua is going on with his career anyway, and Deontay Wilder goes to sleep every night thinking that Anthony Joshua is better than him, and he is right. Yet Anthony Joshua will be looking forward to his fight with Jarrell Miller and his US debut and preparing diligently, while Deontay Wilder is preparing for the Tyson Fury fight, the fight he doesn't really want. I find it kind of amusing that only a few days ago Deontay Wilder was saying how this fight was going to bomb and said personally that Anthony Joshua was making a big mistake going over to the US and fighting Jarrell Miller, a relative unknown, and Anthony Joshua was not well known enough in the US. Yet he has sports endorsements with JD Sports, Under Armour, Land Rover, and they are all sold in the US. So obviously the US fans do know who Anthony Joshua is, so I don't know where Deontay Wilder is getting that from. It's just coming from pure jealousy. And now he has been shown that Anthony Joshua will sell in the US and he will sell better than him, and Anthony Joshua is the biggest star in the heavyweight division. Yeah, I feel smug. Do I sound smug? Because I have been saying for a long time that Deontay Wilder is ducking Anthony Joshua and most certainly is jealous of him, and this just proves it. He has been proven wrong. Wilder hates the fact that a Brit can go over to the US and sell out Madison Square Garden, which Anthony Joshua will, because obviously we have the highest pre-sales tickets in their history, so he is bound to sell it out, and he is bound to do great numbers on DAZN, bring a lot of fans to that platform, and do great numbers on Sky, which he always does. You can just see the pure hate from Deontay Wilder from a lot of people in the US. All Wilder fans, I don't want to tarnish everyone with the same brush because there are AJ fans in the US. Shout out to you guys because you actually have sense. I don't see why people are getting behind Deontay Wilder because he is just a hype train who no one really knows who he is. I mean, Anthony Joshua is selling better than him already in the US and he hasn't even made his US debut yet. So that says all you need to know, that Anthony Joshua is top of the heavyweight division. Obviously we have Tyson Fury also. He is probably second in line, because Tyson Fury is selling better than Deontay Wilder and brings more draw to that fight. So Deontay Wilder is kind of left in the dark here. I think after Fury beats him, he will have nowhere else to go. Where does that leave Deontay Wilder then? So yeah, I think that Anthony Joshua versus Jarrell Miller, it is a good fight, but as I said before, I think that Anthony Joshua does beat him unless he allows Jarrell Miller any foothold in the fight, which I don't think he will. And for his US debut, he will be wanting to put on a show. So I believe that he will outbox Jarrell Miller and then take him out. As long as he doesn't get silly and try and trade with him. Obviously Anthony Joshua is going to come up on top if he does trade with him, but still, there's always the possibility of one punch at heavyweight. I know Jarrell Miller is not really a huge puncher, but still, it only takes one punch in the wrong place at the wrong time that Anthony Joshua doesn't see coming. So yeah, it will be a good fight, a reasonable test for Anthony Joshua on his US debut, but again, he's already outselling Deontay Wilder in the US, so that just shows that Anthony Joshua is the biggest star in world boxing alongside Canelo, and the biggest star in the heavyweight division. So when he does lock horns with Tyson Fury eventually, hopefully for an undisputed fight, then that will be a huge event they can have in America. I'd imagine it will be in the UK though, at Wembley, a big showdown for undisputed. But Tyson Fury has to come through Deontay Wilder, and I think that he can. Deontay Wilder has one punch and that's it, he has no boxing ability really. Tyson Fury should be able to come through Deontay Wilder because he has done it before. He knows how to beat Deontay Wilder, all he has to do is do it again, and stay away from that right hand. But then again, he can always get up from it, because he did last time. You cannot count out the heart and spirit of Tyson Fury. So I believe that Tyson Fury wins that, and we also have Anthony Joshua breaking records in the US already, before his US debut. This is his first time fighting in the US, and I highly doubt that it will be his last, and he will be taking over the US market, just like he has done in the UK. But guys, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think of Deontay Wilder's comments, and the fact that he has been shown up by Anthony Joshua in his own country? Please drop your thoughts in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.